Welcome to Frequency Tables and Histogram. We're going to construct a frequency table using the Global Healthcare Data Set, the life expectancy column. Our life expectancy starts from 50 to 59, then 60 to 69, etc. So in order to bin these intervals, let's start in StatCrunch. In StatCrunch, we're going to have to go to My Groups, Clara Setteth, and then choose the Global Healthcare Data Set. Now we're in the data set, let's find the frequency table. So in order to get to frequency tables, we're going to go to Stat, and then we're going to go to Tables, Frequency Tables. So Stat, Tables, Frequency Tables. After that, we're going to select in columns, we're going to select life expectancy. The frequency, relative frequency is already highlighted. Then we're going to go to bin numerical values. Check that box, and we're going to start at 50. Our class width is 10 because the first interval starts at 50, the second interval starts at 60, and then we're going to hit compute. Now you can see in StatCrunch does it slightly differently than what's expected. They start at 50 with a bracket, that means it includes 50, but it ends at 60 with a parentheses, so it means it does not include 60. So we use 59 in our data set. So the first one is 1, then 5, 15, and 25. Let's type these answers in. 1, 5, 15, and 25. This gives us a total of 46 countries. Now, to find the relative frequency, as you noted in StatCrunch, it gave us the answer. But what we really have to do is perform the division. So for our relative frequency, we have to take 1 and divide it by 46. So 1 divided by 46, as you can see, is 0.0217. Let's record that. So in Word, I'm going to go to Insert, and then I'm going to go to Equation, and then I can type in 1 divided by 46 equals, and then it's 0.0217. And that equals 2.17%. We do the same with the others. First of all, we're going to go to Insert, where I can use Alt+. So that's going to be 5 divided by 46. And then $15 divided by 46. $25 divided by 46. And obviously 46 divided by 46 would be 100%. Equals 1 or 100%. So you can go ahead and fill in the other decimals based on the results in StatCrunch. Next, let's work on the rest of the answers. So now it asks us to find the frequency of the third class interval. So with this one, what we're going to have to do is, now I'm using the draw feature in Word. So with this, I'm going to have the first interval, the second interval, the third interval, the fourth interval, and there's only 4 intervals here. So find the frequency of the third interval. The third interval is going to be the number of 15. Next, what is the class width? The class width is the difference between the intervals. So in this problem, we have 60 minus 50, or we talked about that earlier, the class width is 10. For D, find the lower class limit for this fourth interval. The lower class limits are going to be the first numbers in the column. So these first numbers here are going to be the lower class limits. So for the fourth interval, 50, 60, 70, 80, so that answer would be 80. The upper class boundary for the first class interval. Well, the boundaries are the values between the intervals. So for example, between the upper class boundary for the first class interval. So the first class interval is from 50 to 59. The upper limit is 59 for the first interval. The lower limit is 60 for the second interval. So the boundary is in between the 50 and 59. So the halfway point between 59 and 60 would be 59.5. Now, to find the class midpoint of the second interval. So with the second interval, we have to look at 60 to 69. The midpoint is the middle of that interval. So we're going to take 60 and add 69 and then divide it by 2. $60 plus 69, all divided by 2, and that's going to equal, that answer is going to equal 64.5. The last question asks, find the cumulative frequency for the third interval. The cumulative frequency means you add up all the frequencies in that interval and all the intervals before that. So you accumulate the frequencies. So for the third interval, we're going to have to add up the 1, the 1 plus the 5 plus the 15, and that's going to equal 21. So the cumulative frequency for the third interval is 21.